This here is Joe Hoft from the Gateway Pundit. He is spouting off about the FBI. Says a very, very, very angry Joe Hoft shredding the FBI and the DOJ piece by piece, bit by bit, for covering up the overthrow of the United States government on Conspiracy Day, November 3rd, 2020. Now, you know, Gateway Pundit is one of the places I get a lot of my news from. They're one of the best sources out there as far as finding out what's going on involving election shenanigans and things that have happened in past elections and litigation going on right now, like in Georgia and Colorado and states like that. So I follow the Gateway Pundit pretty close, folks. This guy here, Joe Hoft and Jim Hoft, his brother, are great patriots as far as I'm concerned. They are two of the news sources in the country that have done wonderful work at exposing this heinous political party, otherwise known as the Democrats. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get into this. Nothing but good stuff, but he's definitely telling the truth here. He's calling it out like nobody else.
Broke the FBI. No group was as corrupt as you. Nobody. I'm challenging you, FBI. This is Merrick Garland, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden's FBI and DOJ. Christopher Wray. You guys are liars, and you know it. You covered up for the crimes in 2020. And here's the bomb. I wrote a piece last night at joehoft.com saying, hey, get ready. We're going to drop a bomb on this show today. Here's the bomb. Our FBI is corrupt beyond belief, and they covered up massive crimes across the country, but especially in Georgia. They're complicit with these crimes. How can I say that? Because they came in and they allowed these lies to go forward. They did not investigate. They could not have investigated because the evidence is there. We have the evidence, FBI. We have the evidence of material crimes that were committed in Georgia after the election of 2020. Not only did we have video evidence that Rudy Giuliani released after the election, which from a professional auditor's perspective, I've done 200-300 audits around the world. I've presented to audit committees around the world. I've never seen anything so broken. If I would have walked into an audit committee and said, hey, we've got the evidence, it's right here on video, look at this, they would have said, fire those people right away. Fire them. And anybody who hired them, get rid of them. But our FBI stood up behind them and backed them up. And Joe Biden's giving these people awards. This is outrageous. Not only do we have video evidence, we have much, much more. So if something happens to me by this corrupt FBI, I want people to know we've got the evidence. We've got it. More than just video. We've got the evidence. We've got it. They know it. We've got it. We're going to drop this bomb piece by piece on these animals because we got it. Damn you, FBI, and damn you, DOJ, and damn you, Biden administration, and you criminals who stole this election, and Raffensperger and Kemp, all you guys, damn you for not standing up for the truth. We got the evidence. We got it. It's more than video. The video was enough. We've got more. We want you to know that. We want you to know it. Sit on that, FBI. Sit on that. This is breaking news at Joe Hoft show here on TNTRadio.live. This is breaking news around the world.
There by the lady with the blonde braids at about 8:22 a.m. in the morning. So she put that table there. So the same person who's staying behind now, the same person who cleared the place out under the pretense that we're going to stop counting, is the person who put the table there at 8:22 in the morning. Yeah, I saw 4 suitcases come out from underneath the table. Yeah, upper right hand, you see the gentleman in the red. So he just pulled one out. So what are these ballots doing there, separate from all the other ballots? And why are they only counting them whenever the place is cleared out with no witnesses? Is the question. So these machines can process about 3,000 ballots an hour. You have multiple machines there, and they're there for 2 hours. So you do the math. How many ballots went through those machines in those 2 hours when there was no one there to supervise, to be present, consistent with your statutes and rules?
These guys have been on it. The Hoft brothers have been on it like ducks on a June bug because they care about our country. They care about exposing the rot in our system, from the Department of Justice, the deep state, the FBI, and so many other agencies, and exposing so many other things. Elections is just one thing, one of the many things that they expose daily. And I just want hats off to the Gateway Pundit. They're one of the great groups out here that is, I would call a patriot at arms group, meaning they are putting their abilities to fight for our country. Maybe with a pen, Freedom of Information Act requests, news reports, digging up the information with investigative journalists. If that's what their job, if that's what they can do to help this country out the most, expose as much of this rottenness as we can before the 2020, may help get us a few more votes, may help us get a few more cases a little closer to being solved, including True Bills and indictments on a lot of the people involved in this election shenanigans, this deep state shenanigans against Trump, and so many other things that have been perpetrated against the American people by these three-lettered agencies over the last couple of years. Praying for an attorney general that Trump likes because he's a go-getter. No matter who it is, somebody that's willing to go in there, take them on out, put them in prison, indict them, take the current charges that we have on them. We've dealt with a lot of congressional hearings on people like Hunter Biden, John Kerry, Joe Biden, Obama, wishful thinking, and the list goes on. The Schumers, the Schiffs, the Chris Rays, the departments of every federal agency that has looked the other way when it comes to how Trump's been treated since day one. Those people need to be on the chopping block, including the people that really love China more than our own country, and it's heir apparent with their political decisions, including selling our country out. See, all this stuff needs to be handled up on. I hope Trump spends unimaginable resources to get to the bottom of a lot of this corruption, which in turn should be what it takes to flush out these agencies, which is the goal here. Not just put Trump back in with the same rotten problem at his back door. We need to root out the problem the minute he steps through the door with these investigations that are already building and working through. Like this one in Georgia right now, which exonerates Trump from any wrongdoing, makes Brian Kemp and Brad Raffensperger look like criminals, along with Stacey Abrams and several other Rhino election officials that did their best to not allow the story to be told about what really happened in November there in Georgia, along with many other states. That's all I got for you today, folks. Everybody have a great day. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Over and out.